Alright you guys, so I have everything laid out in front of me. I'm gonna do eyes first. My lids are already prepped. And the palette that I got from Beige Cosmetics is the Glam Reflection Smoke palette. It's this one here. And this is what it looks like. And I think I'm gonna go in with this as like my lid color. We're gonna do a smoky eye today. And I'm gonna obviously use like the transition shades. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna take this shade here first. And I'm gonna just put that right here in the transition area and in the crease area. I love Beige Cosmetics. I've been using Beige Cosmetics for quite some time now. Not quite some time, but like for ages. Beige Cosmetics actually has been one of the first brands that I purchased from when I started building up my kit as a makeup artist. So we go way back. And this shade is very, very, very pretty. Like I will use this like as an everyday shade. This is really, really pretty. That's very pretty and it blends out so nicely. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'm going to put that right into my crease. Tap out some excess. And then same patting motion. I learned this technique from Nikki Tutorials. I noticed that when she does her eye makeup, she pats the product in place of where she wants it, and then she goes in with blending it. So, ever since I've been doing that, my blending definitely gets like cut in half, which I love. That shade is so pretty. I'm loving this. Alright, so I'm liking the way this looks. Very nice and blended. Now we're gonna just deepen this up more. So, I'm gonna go in with this shade here, just to define the crease a little bit more. And I think I could use this brush. Yeah. We're just going to use that to define the crease a little bit more and get that smokiness ready for that blue shade. Now let's see how this shows up. And I'm using a more defined brush for this. I'm just going to look downward. Just going to go like maybe a third of the way. I'm just going to keep going back and forth till we get the pigment that we want. And just going to go back in with the brush that I used previously just to kind of blend out the edges. Really, really pretty color. Very, very pretty. This is pretty, 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 pretty. Alright. Now, because I want this to stick really, really nicely, I'm gonna take my NYX glitter glue and I'm gonna use that as a base so that the shimmer color can actually stick really nice. And I'm just gonna take some on my finger and pat from the inner corner to like the third of the eye. I'm gonna take that pretty blue shade and go. I'm gonna pat this on the eyes. Wow, that is very pretty. Alright, I'm gonna go back in with a smaller brush and I'm gonna use that dark shade again just to kind of blend a little better, like the crease a little better. Just so nothing looks too harsh. And then I feel like for the outer corner we need it to be a little more like deeper and rich. So let me get a different brush. And I'm gonna take this shade here and I'm gonna put that in the outer corner just to kind of deepen it. And I'm going to make sure I'm meshing the two shades together so that everything looks blended. And I'm mostly just patting. There you go. And then I need to take a clean brush. Is this clean? Yeah, cleaner brush and then just blend everything together. Make sure there's no harsh lines. I want to do one more color. I need a smaller brush. Okay, I want to take this shade here. It looks like a lilac with like a silver reflect. So I'm going to put that in the inner corner of the eye. And we're going to blend that into the blue. Just to brighten up the eyes. Just like that. This is really pretty. Alright, so I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and then we'll come back when it's time to do the face. Alright you guys, so eyes are done. I'm gonna clean away. Bring my mirror back here, dang it. Okay, we do have just a little bit of fall out. Not too much, but that's cool. Alright, so now we're gonna move on. Excuse me. We're gonna move on to the face. So I went ahead and bought the Beige Liquid Foundation, the Naturally Flawless Foundation, and I chose the shade. Really? I chose the shade Toasted Almond, so I'm just gonna pray and hope that this shade matches perfectly. It looks really light in the bottom. It looks really light, so I hope this works. I really do. And I did get like a face brush set. It's their vegan brush set. So I'm just gonna use, oh, wrong brush. I'm gonna use the face brush. This one is the 12. This is what it looks like here. Nice flat top, and I'm gonna use this. Oh man. Okay, this is a very thick foundation. Just too light. This looks too light. And this has a very dewy finish, as you guys can see. I look dewy. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender just to further blend. Make sure everything is not too streaky. The finish, and it's nice and dewy. It actually looks like skin. It's very natural looking, which I do like. So I'm gonna see how it works with everything else. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. Matter of fact, no, we need to like yellow my face up, so I'm gonna use my L.A Girl Pro Conceal in Creamy Beige. I'm gonna use that. Contour my face, and I'm just gonna use the same L.A Girl, and this one is in the shade Toast. Let's do the forehead first. And I'm going to, you know what? I'm gonna use the same foundation brush just because I want to see how good this blends out. This brush is very soft too. Very soft. Go back in with my beauty blender. Further blend that out. Right, now we're going to contour the nose. Just gonna use a small brush. This brush is from Beige Cosmetics as well, by the way. But I've been had this. Just gonna further blend out with my fingers. Should I use this one? Dang it, which one should I use? Let's go with this one. I'm gonna use my L.A Girl Pro Face HD powder. This is in the shade Soft Honey. And I'm actually going to use the V11, which is like a powder brush. And take off that excess, and we're just going to set the entire face. And this is just a way to add some color back into the skin, because looking a little pale here. And with what's been my favorite to contour with, it's the ItsmyRayeRaye palette, and I'm gonna go in with this brush here, and I'm gonna use Mocha, and I'm actually just gonna place Mocha right there where the hollows would be. With my cheek. And then whatever I have left on the brush, I'm gonna just, you know, put on the hairline. And then with a more fluffier brush, I'm gonna take Chai, which is more like, this would be obviously for lighter skin tones, but this helps kind of neutralize the bronzing a bit, well, the contour a bit, and blends it a lot better into the skin. So that's what I've been doing, so that it's not so harsh. You see, it looks a lot more blended. And it still gives me just a very subtle bronze, which is what I've been actually liking lately as well. So that's that. Before we finish off the face, I want to finish off the eyes. So I'm going to go right back into the palette, and we're going to smoke out the lower lash. Now, just going to take this brush here. I'm going to take the two browns that I've used in the palette. Ew, this has a mirror. And we're going to put that right underneath. And it should look like that. Now, blush. But before I do blush, just because I did, you know, kind of mess up a bit, I'm gonna take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just gonna use this setting brush here, and I'm gonna take the banana shade and the light shade and just clean up. Just clean up. Alright, so for blush, I'm going to take my Essence Mosaic blush. So that's what it looks like. And
I think this one.
right here in the apple of the cheek. just as so. Alright, so that is two more things, and that's highlight and lips. So I'm gonna go back into the It's My Ray Ray palette, and I'm actually gonna use this brush, the same brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Moonlight as my highlighter. Look at that, you guys. Whew. That is so freaking pretty. Wow, this brush really sure does pack. You finish? Okay. So for the lips, I'm going to be taking the It's My Raye Raye and Beige Cosmetics collaboration lipstick, and this is in Rosy Ray. And I got the lipstick and I got the lip gloss, so we're going to use both. It's my first time ever trying a Beige Cosmetics lipstick. Very comfortable on the lips. Very, very comfortable, and it's so freaking pigmented. Like, it really, really is. She looks really nice with the look too. Alright, and then we got the lip gloss in the same shade, Rosy Ray. And she did come out with a liquid lipstick as well, but I have so many liquid lipsticks, and I need to re-up on like my lip glosses and lipsticks. But look at this applicator, you guys. It's like slanted. Very like unique. I can already tell that this lip gloss is pigmented on its own because it's actually adding more coverage. Let's kind of gather up some thoughts. Let's try. Alright, so let's gather up some thoughts. Palettes, I really do like. I love the colors. I feel like even though it's a smoky palette, it still is very neutral and very like easy to work with. I feel like you can definitely use this as a everyday palette. Whether you want to do day or night looks, I feel like this is a really good palette. The blendability is amazing, the pigmentation is amazing, but it blends in so freaking well. The shimmer shades, I literally didn't even have to spray them, so they can like, you know, pop. Especially that inner corner highlight is just bomb. The foundation, I do like it. I do just feel like the shade is a little too light for me, just because I have a more yellow undertone. I feel like this was slightly yellow but peachy, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and go back and get a different shade, maybe a shade darker, a shade or two darker, we'll see. The brushes are extremely soft. I haven't used Beige Cosmetics brushes in a long time. I have like this collection, and then there's like another collection that I have as well. What else do I have? The lipsticks. The lipsticks are beautiful. This is a beautiful lipstick. I feel like I can definitely wear this with kind of any look that I do. The gloss, you can definitely tell is pigmented. You know what? Let's swatch it. Look at that. Pigment. Pure pigment. You can just definitely wear the gloss on its own if you wanted to. So I definitely like seriously, definitely like. I really enjoyed everything that I used here. I hope you guys enjoyed this look that I created with the palette, and yeah, Beige Cosmetics is very, very affordable, and like if you guys want to save like extra money, you can go on eBay, and they always have like cashback. And I know for Beige Cosmetics they always have like a huge percentage for cashback, so that's a plus too. And Beige Cosmetics is definitely one of those brands that has evolved along the years. Their products, you can definitely tell, are becoming a lot more better quality, but still affordable for those people that can't afford high-end makeup, such as me. I mean, I still buy it because there are times where I just treat myself, and I take advantage of the pro discounts that I do get for all those high-end brands. But majority of the time, I'm not, you know, I feel like a lot of affordable and drugstore products are way better than high-end brands. My opinion, just my opinion, just saying. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I will greatly appreciate it. Like seriously, you guys don't know how much I appreciate when you guys comment on my videos, like my videos, subscribe to my channel. Like, I just appreciate it. Like, it makes me feel so good inside. It really, really does. Especially since this year, well, since like mid of last year is when I really, really started focusing on my channel. But yeah, enough of that. See you guys in the next video.